This is a first ever exclusive taste test Wintergreen ZYN. I've never had one of these in my life. Not even once. I figured I'd test it out and go from there. So this thing, it's 3 milligrams, because I'm a little bit of a lightweight, I must admit. Let's see, it says, warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, so be careful. And once again, on this product, not only does it say it right there, but it on the side as well, it says, warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Now, I'm getting a little bit better with my reading. I'm struggling here and there on some words. So it's more than 2 syllables. It's a little hard for someone like myself. Yeah, let's figure out how to give it a crack and try this thing out. Now, on first sniffs, it kind of smells like some dip I've tried back in my day. Wasn't a big fan of that. Didn't really vibe with it. I was a cigarette smoker through and through, from the age of 4 to the age of 24 or something like that. Now, I did see earlier that there is some type of instructions on how to do this. So let me spin this lid back around and see if I can view it with my eyeballs. It talks about break perforation on the side label, twist lid, align arrows, and lift. Well, that's crazy because I just lifted it open. I must be a strong man. Place in upper lip. Enjoy up to 1 hour. Now, I had a funny bit I've always wanted to do with one of these, but no one at the parties I go to offered me one of these things. And it was to just fucking swallow it. I know, that's a funny bit. So, here we go. Bon appetit. Now, I don't know how long it takes to kick in. What's the kick in time? It's tingling. It's already a little tingle in there. Now, one thing I have heard, but I haven't done my due diligence on this, and it's that you don't spit. You swallow. So, not something I'm familiar with. But I should set a timer so I don't over enjoy this for longer than an hour. So yeah, ZYN is in. ZYN is in, and that's just what it is. This is the new way of doing nicotine. Like I said, I was a previous cigarette smoker. Smoked cigarettes for like 2 decades or something. Probably like 2.5, maybe more. I wasn't really keeping count. I've collected every item of Marlboro product that they sold in the giveaways. I see that ZYN does something similar. They have some kind of like scan you thing and get some points or some shit. But No one really did it as good as the fucking Marlboro NASCAR jacket, Marlboro sleeping bag, Marlboro water container. They were on point then. I don't know what you can get from ZYN now. I think I seen someone get a fucking grill, not like teeth grill, a barbecue grill for doing nicotine. I never would have thought. When they stopped doing the product points for Marlboro, I didn't think anything else was ever going to do it again, and especially a nicotine product, because it gives people an incentive to do more of the product, which on marketing terms, hell yeah, like get those dummies to do more of it. But ethically, it's probably not good. Yep, it's still a little tingle in there. Ooh, it had a slight shift. Right there feels a bit more comfortable. They say put it in your top lip, but I was in my 2 months of doing dip as a young adolescent, I would always put it in my bottom lip. That's what I thought you did. I thought that was cooler. I didn't know that top lip was an option. But, right on the packaging, it says step 3, place in upper lip. Now, the camera's probably not going to be able to fucking see that. Up. Yep, you see? And it says, like I said, twice now. Enjoy up to 1 hour. So if you go past an hour, are you going to start to not enjoy? Is there structural integrity to the pouch that if you go over 1 hour, or is it just a matter of the contents within the pouch, the nicotine, isn't as potent as it was within that first hour? Now, I believe that makes sense. But maybe, you know what? I bet you a pouch probably lasts like fucking 3 hours, 3.5 hours. They just want you to take it out after an hour and put a new one in and buy another thing of these. You see? They always bullshitting. Always. And when I say they, you know who I'm talking about. Now, I've never been extremely faithful to a product besides cigarettes. All right, this ZYN's got me talking on my ass. I've been faithful to a lot of products. Nicotine. Who made nicotine? Who made nicotine? And also, who made the stock market? Answer that, would you? You can't, because it's untraceable. No one knows. No one knew who did both of those things first, ever. And that's on business. Thank you. Now, the wintergreen. I mean, it does taste like winter. When I taste this, I do taste like Christmas in the air, Kwanzaa. I taste green, like a cold green, probably like an evergreen, you know, like a tree that doesn't lose its leaves in winter. And why would they even call it ZYN? What's the name? Why where does ZYN, who even? Who started who what? I would educate myself, but I'd rather speculate. I'd rather think of my own narrative. I'd rather make my own headcanon about ZYN. So if I had to guess, ZYN is made by that first letter. I already cracked the fucking code, dude. I already know. This is Zionists. Look, Zion. It's a fucking ZYN. Zionists. That's who made this. That's who's getting people to destroy themselves. Now, because of my particular circumstances, I ain't got to worry about that shit. I'm fucking above and beyond. You know, they can't tamper me because I've already been tampered. I've been a tampered. Now, if I was someone that like didn't have what I have, would I be more concerned? Probably not. But that's just the way of the road, bro. Like, you can do these, but if you do too many of these, that's where you fall off. Best before the 14th of July, 2026. So that's a shelf life of. Oh shit, I wonder when this was made. Does it have a manufacturer's date? I can't read none of this shit, dude. Oh, snap, they got customer care? I might have to give them a call. Now, it's cute what they have going on here. They have a number here, and it's 1 855 1855 YOURZYN. So that's the number. Let's see what's up.
Thanks for calling ZYN Consumer Care. To ensure you receive quality service, your call may be monitored. Please hold while we connect you with our team. Thank you for calling ZYN Consumer Care. Can you please confirm that you're 21 years of age or older?
Yeah.
Thank you. How can I help you today?
Am I talking to a real person?
You are.
So I was calling because I have a curious question. Where did the name ZYN come from?
That's a good question. Let's see if I can find anything about the origin of the name of ZYN. Let's see here. I don't think I know it's not an acronym for anything. Let's see here. What do we have? Give me just a minute. There's a lot of information to sift through here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't have the origin of the name. It just lists that it is not an acronym, so it doesn't stand for anything. It's not a dictionary definition per se for anything.
Hmm.
And I don't have the origin of the name.
Crazy. I don't even, I don't even know. This is my first time on a ZYN. It's a I've never thought to do one before, but I just had a I don't know, like maybe an itch to do something. I wanted to drink, but skip that. It's not good for my health. So I decided I'd try one of these. Do you do any ZYN?
From time to time, yes.
Do you have a favorite flavor?
Mine is smooth.
Smooth.
I like their non-flavored.
I got Wintergreen. I originally wanted, well, to tell you the truth, I originally wanted to get Fireball whiskey. I was just for some reason I wanted cinnamon. So I asked for a cinnamon ZYN, but they didn't have any at the place I went to. So I opted for the wintergreen over the peppermint.
Well, the cinnamon is pretty popular. I've not tried it myself. Cinnamon's not my thing, but it is a very popular one for sure. I hope you have the opportunity to try it if you'd like. If for some reason your store isn't carrying it, you can always ask them to order it. But hopefully it's something they carry and maybe we're just out of stock or you may be able to find it at a different store. But are you liking the product so far?
Yeah, it's been about 18 minutes and it's pretty chill. Don't have any negative complaints.
Okay, good. Good deal. Are there any other questions you might have today?
Um, no, I know it's a nicotine product, but is there anything else inside of it?
Sure. I'd be happy to email you an ingredients list if you'd like. And
Uh,
then I can also read that off to you if you'd like.
oh yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. So, as far as the nicotine salt, like you said, that's extracted from tobacco leaves. Um, there are stabilizers, additives used to maintain the pouch consistency. There are fillers, um, pH adjusters. So those are like minerals used in baked goods and things like that to adjust
Oh,
the
nice.
pH to help with levels. Artificial sweetener is acesulfame K. That is a sugar substitute. It's often used in beverages and other confections as a flavor enhancer. And then there are food grade flavorings, so just natural additives.
Oh, with with the sugars, is that gonna affect my blood sugar greatly? Do you think?
You would have to consult with your physician on that. Unfortunately, we're not healthcare providers, so we can't
Oh
give,
yeah,
advice on that could affect people differently. But it is
yeah,
acesulfame if you need to know that detail in order to inquire with your doctor about that.
and just
Um,
so, not sorry to interrupt you.
no, you're fine.
Another question of curiosity is so when you say fillers, what's a filler? Like, isn't it just filled with
Um,
nicotine and sugar?
well, it's ingredients to bulk up the pouch. So let's see.
Oh, kind of.
I don't even know if I can.
Hmm. I've
Some Arabic, maltitol, and mm, microcrystalline cellulose. It says it's commonly found in chewing gum to like
oh,
bulk a product up, just a filler.
nice. This is like this is dang near gum.
Well, it has some of the same ingredients as you would find in chewing gum.
Hmm. I never would have guessed.
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Not very many ingredients. Um, Food grade ingredients at that. So it's a good option. It's a quality product.
And how long has Zen been around? If you could answer that for me.
I want to say 10. They just had their 10th anniversary, maybe.
What? 10 years?
So I'm thinking that may have been when I started working here. So maybe 11, 12 years.
Holy cow! Oh, a decade or more.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, this is my first time doing Zen, so I'm just now getting hip to the skip. I didn't know it's been around for 10 plus years.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
And we plan to keep going.
nice. Where did it start? Where did Zen start?
So it is, well, I know it's manufactured in Sweden, but I don't know if it originated there or in the U.S. I don't know if I have any information on that or not. Let's see. That I don't know. I could take your email and follow up with you with these answers if you'd like.
Um, yeah, I was just calling to just ask a couple questions. I don't really want to have more stuff going to my email.
Okay, no problem. Well, is there anything else I can help you with tonight?
Mm, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you calling. If you think of anything else, feel free to call anytime.
All right, I'll call if I have any more questions.
All right. You have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too. Bless you.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, dude. Zen, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. It's practically gum. It's got sugar in it. It's got fillers in it. So that means it's probably got like some wood pulp, just like Parmesan cheese. Man, Zen, no known source of where the name came from. Lady straight up said, can't find a source. So, you know, it pretty much materialized out of nowhere. Besides a place that has, snow. She said Sweden? This shit's. Now, in hopes of doing nicotine, I hope to improve my memory. Because my memory's been kind of shit for. I can't even remember how long. But Zen. Tastes like. It kind of do be tasting like, man, I don't know what kind of chewing tobacco I used to do. I can't. I don't know. I think I used to mess around with a little bit of Copenhagen, Wintergreen. Backy, wacky tobacco, mouth wacky tobacco. Um, yeah, 25 minutes in to a Zyn, maybe a little bit less, but maybe I feel some effects. You know, um, hmm. First drink. First drink with the Zyn in my mouth. Here we go. Oh, I didn't swallow it. Ah, that's what's up. What are you even supposed to feel from a Zyn? You know what? Maybe I should call them back. Maybe I should ask them.
Thanks for calling ZYN Consumer Care. To ensure you receive quality service, your call may be monitored. Please hold while we connect you with our team. Thanks for calling ZYN Consumer Care. Are you over the age of 20?
Yes.
All right, how can I help you?
So I'm a first time user. This is the first Zyn I've ever had, and I'm curious to what kind of effects am I supposed to be feeling upon my body?
Well, that's really a question that I don't know the answer to. Everybody experiences different things.
Hmm.
What's going on?
Oh, I was just curious. I just don't really
Oh,
feel
okay.
much going on. You know, I have a little bit of a tingle in my lip, but beyond that,
Okay.
not much is changed in my day to day life. I've had it in for about
Okay.
like 25, 26 minutes. So, you know, it says enjoy for an hour or so. So
Okay. What milligram did you use?
3 milligram. But
Okay.
I no longer smoke cigarettes. I don't chew tobacco anymore. And
Hmm.
I don't drink.
Okay. So something that you could do if you feel like it's not really giving you anything, you could move up to a 6 milligram. If you don't want to buy one yet, you can double up the threes and see if that does anything for you. But
Yeah.
that is what something that some of our consumers do.
No, that makes sense because 2 pouches just makes 6.
Yeah.
Now, it says to be enjoyed for like up to an hour. Now, is that
Hmm.
why is that?
I believe that's just the time that the nicotine is maybe effective. It's really up to any consumer though how long they want to use it in. That you can use it for longer than an hour if you want, but again, it's just completely up to the consumer.
Oh, so you know, between you and I, it's kind of a little bit like a marketing ploy. Like tell them to take it out after an hour and kind of put a new one in to buy more.
I don't think that's it necessarily. No, that's just I guess after testing and stuff, that's what they came up with.
Oh, well, okay. I don't have to worry about it like falling apart in my mouth if I like accidentally fall asleep, do I?
Well, if anything like that were to happen, just give us a call because that sounds like a manufacturing issue. That shouldn't happen, but if it ever does, if you ever have any issues with the pouches, you just call us and we'll let our quality team know.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good to know. Um,
Okay.
just one quick question before I let you go. Do you use Zen?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I was just curious if you use Zen, if you're a Zen user.
Uh, oh, yeah, I do.
Do you have a favorite flavor?
I do. It's coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, I've seen that one, but I haven't. I've seen that one online, but I haven't seen it in my store yet.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, you should give that one a try.
All right. Well, that's all the information I need for now.
Okay, perfect. If you need anything else, you just give us a call.
All right, I surely will.
All right, have a good one.
Yep, you as well.
Thanks. Bye.
I knew it, dude. I knew it. You can keep it in for days. You can have one Zen pouch in your mouth for probably like 3 or 4 days. If I had to put money on it, I'd probably say you would have a Zen in your mouth for 6 to 7 days, maybe 8 days. I don't see why not, dude. And you can totally sleep with it in your mouth. No worry about it falling apart. If you can only eat food the size for a baby, then I wouldn't advise sleeping with it in your mouth because you would, you know, choke. But if you can, swallow a big bite of like a piece of meat, you can probably swallow a Zen pouch. So take that to the bank. Damn, they didn't answer my question about like, oh, it's to the individual of what you might feel. And she said, if a 3 milligram ain't doing good enough for you, just double up. Just put two of them in your mouth. 3 plus 3 is 6. So I could do. Oh, man. So if I put 3 of them in my mouth, that's 9 milligrams plus all the wood pulp plus all the sugar you would get. 3 pouch. I don't know, dude. Next time my blood sugar's low, I might just stick a bunch of Zyn in my mouth. Probably like. There's probably a few milligrams of sugar within. I can't read none of this, dude. How many things come in here? 15 pouchies in here. I didn't even count them. Let me count them. Let me count it on camera so y'all know I'm not lying. I got 1 in my mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, dude, they didn't skip me out on any of these little pouchies. So that's cool. And if this is like align the case to open it, bro, like you don't need to. Oh no, I lost the Zyn. But I recovered it and I put it back in the thing. I got another question that needs answering.
Thanks for calling ZYN Consumer Care. To ensure you receive quality service, your call may be monitored. Please hold while we connect you with our team. Thank you for calling ZYN Consumer Care. Please confirm that you're 21 years of age or older.
Yeah, I'm older than 21.
Thank you. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was calling because I have a couple questions. So I see on the back of my Zyn what is this little container? It says it's good until like July of next year. Now I was wondering like how this one says it's good until July of next year. So like what's the
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out how I can word this. Like how long ago was it manufactured? Is it like right off the belt to the stores, not long, or has it been sitting around for a little while? Like, what, because the shelf
So
life.
the shelf life on the product is 1 year. So it would have been manufactured 1 year before the best before date.
Oh, okay. So this can's birthday was pretty much like the 14th of July of 2025.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then how long are they good after? Well, the expiration date.
Yeah, we advise not to use them past that date. Of course, it may not affect anything other than the freshness, but like I said, we advise not to use it past that expiration date, that best before date there.
Okay, that's the only other question I had.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for calling. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Where the hell are they all stationed at? Because I'm pretty sure that lady was the first lady. And then the second lady also sounded like she had a southern accent. Are they outsourcing these jobs to like Virginia, where tobacco is from? Not all tobacco, I know this. You ever smoke a fucking Virginian cigarette, dude? I have. I've smoked a cigarette this long from Virginia twice. Now I gotta get every flavor and yo, do two things. First, get a ZYN of every flavor. Multi, like fucking, when you make pond water or whatever at the fountain, at the soda fountain, do that with ZYNs. And then also make a grill of ZYNs, bro. Can you imagine? You just smile and there's a fucking 38 ZYNs in your mouth. What? I thought of that. That's trademarked to me on my shit. Don't steal it. I'll sue you. Hmm. I mean, I guess I do feel a little pep in my step from a zine. Man, the name ZYN. There's no known source of the name. Was it just random? Just picked 3 letters? Smacked the keyboard once or something? Let's see. Is that even? If I wanted to hit a Z, a Y, and an N, it's it must have been. I don't think it's completely random. It must have been a little bit thought out. Like, oh, what letters don't we use a lot? Well, N is used a lot, too much. But Y, you know, how many words do you know that start with the letter Y? Not a whole bunch. How many words do you know that start with the letter Z? Even less. I only know like 2 words that start with the letter Y. Fucking yoo-hoo and yo-yo. Zebra. What's another Z word? Zombie. Yodeling. That's another Y word. Zulu. Okay. We're getting pretty even on the Y and Z words. Yugoslavia. There we go. That's another Y. It's more of a name, more than a word. So kind of Zulu, but Zimbabwe, bro, they're fucking tied, letter to letter, word to word. Wintergreen. What's wintergreen? Like it's got to be pine trees. It's the only fucking green in the winter. I mean, it doesn't have to be a tree, I guess. Yeah, it tastes like it tastes like fucking dip I've tried before. So it's a little nostalgia. Little I've already had it before. Okay. Coffee. Dude, I like my coffee with cream. So maybe I get some coffees in and I suck on like a cream lifesaver. A little coffee and cream action there. What was the other flavor? First lady said like nothing flavor or some shit. And then what's the point? You just got something in your mouth? What? What is that even? What does it not taste like anything? Or does it taste like just nicotine? Curious question for my curious mind. Second drink ever with a ZYN in my lip. Oh yeah, I'm 2 for 2. Didn't swallow it. So, you know, you can most definitely drink a soda pop with a ZYN in your lip. If you didn't know that, I'm quite curious, dude. I'm going to have to get every pack of ZYN. Have have like a ZYN tournament. 16 ZYNs, one mouth. Me. It's 3 milligram. For me being a lightweight, 3 milligram, it almost seems like I could give it to a kid. It's like not really doing much. I don't want to say it's not doing anything. He's doing a little something. I mean, look. See that? That's nicotine jitters. See that? I got the nicotine jitters. Now, I do have another question, but I don't want these people to think I'm harassing them. I don't even know if I want to publicly share this question. But do you get the same benefits from sticking it in this hole as you do sticking it in the other hole? I mean, it's probably better, right? You absorb more through the second hole. I'm not going to do that on my own private time. I'm not. You can take that to the bank. Now I'm looking at this, I keep reading it. ZYN, 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 ZYN. Look at that. ZYN. It's pretty much the same fucking thing, dude. You turn it 90 degrees. That N becomes a Z, and the Y, and then the original Z becomes an N, dude. Holy crap. Oh, look at that. It's almost like it's saying Nas. Like, the stuff that they used in the first few Fast and Furious movies. Dude, just make like, I wonder if they'll, okay, I got a pitch for them. ZYN XL. Make one pouch that's like that big, and then you suck on it. You suck on it. It'd be like 30 milligrams. It'd be like fucking 30 of these things, in one big pouch. Now, placement over here, it's pretty chill. Over here, the fresh one I just popped in, bro, I'm feeling it a little bit. I think I'm feeling it a little bit, Now, I've had this flavor before, like, not of ZYN. This is my first time ever trying ZYN Wintergreen. But the taste is familiar. Now, the only thing I can link this taste profile to is dip. Like I said, I only had like a couple month career with dip. And like I said, I didn't fuck with it. Spitting and shit. When you're outside and you're skateboarding, no big deal. Just fucking spit wherever. Who gives a fuck? But when you're chilling and you're playing Halo 2 and you fucking got a couple bottles next to you, you don't know what one's what. You grab one. Wrong fucking bottle. You're sipping on your spit. This removes that problem you might have if you get your fucking spit bottles mixed up with your Mountain Dew bottles, That's never happened to me before. But something that happened to a near and dear friend of mine is one time he made a pee-pee in a brisk lemonade. And do I even have to finish the story? Do I even have to? I will. He fucking, I don't know how. It's not like he was a drunkard, but he fucking late night. Fucking, oh man, I'm so thirsty. Go, 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 go. Piss. Drank his piss. Because he peed in a lemonade bottle. Now, people be like, oh, but pee isn't the color of lemonade. It was dark, dude. When he recalled this story to me when he was my roommate, it was nighttime. couldn't see that it was the piss bottle and not the lemonade bottle. ZYN. Well, if you're looking for a way to ingest, this isn't sponsored, by the way. I have no affiliation with this product beforehand. I was just curious. I wanted to experimento. So, if you want to experimento and you want to have some nicotine in your system and you don't want everyone around you to know you have nicotine in your system, like how people know you got nicotine in your system because you smoke a cigarette. Oh, I just swallowed it. Oh, oh man, that was a close call. Yeah, ZYN. If you ever want to do nicotine and you don't want to smell like a cigarette or smell like another product you would smoke, smoke the tobacco or smoke the nicotine. This even, oh, I mean, I guess so. It's not an acronym. So don't think this means anything. Because supposedly it means nothing. These 3 letters together only means this. Nothing else. So don't conspire. Don't spread rumors. Don't act like you know. Because I talk to the people. You've seen it right here. Said, I don't know where it came from. And neither do I. Neither does anyone else. Maybe the person that made ZYN can spread some knowledge to the people of what these 3 letters to form a word means. But as far as I can tell, all it means is this. So would I recommend this? I mean, fuck. It just depends on what you're in the ballpark for. You want some nicotine, and you don't want fucking people smelling like you clam baked 1,000 cigarettes. I guess get you a pack of these. They got some flavors. Give me $90 and I will promote this offline. I'll go out into my street and I'll wear a t-shirt and it says do ZYNs and be cool. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing ZYNs. I'm being cool. That's how you be cool, is you do a nicotine product or a drug. But drugs aren't as good for you as nicotine products are. Drugs have a lot of negative effects. I think there's only like a couple negative effects with consuming nicotine products. But yeah, from my questioning, this doesn't mean anything. ZYN. Zilch. Nada. It means nothing. Or it could mean everything. Think about that for a minute. You know, think about nothing for a moment and how, you think of nothing. Sometimes you think of the number 0, but even 0 is something. And that's real.